Hey, how's it going? Shadsteve here. Today I'm going to show you 6 Wii games I kept playing all the time. And they're not actually Nintendo published, they're actually third-party games. And I've been playing those for like a while till I got into like Wii U. And yeah, I've been playing those games between 2010 and 2011 or 2012. Before I go into Wii U or something like that. But these are the games I played all the time. I'm not saying they're like my favorites or anything. Well, only like just a couple of them. Some of those are quite okay-ish. Doesn't mean I can't, enjoy them or something. So, let's do this in no particular order. And you're probably wondering, why am I wearing these? Well, let's just say I'm wearing those wristbands to think about one of my best friends on Instagram. And that is Foster's World. So, do me a favor and give Foster a follow. This isn't sponsored or anything. He's one of my influencers on Instagram. He inspires me a lot of times and he cracks me up. I never got a chance to meet him last year due to trust issues from home and work. But hopefully I get a chance to see him in spirit. So yeah, I'm wearing those to support my best man, Forstyke. So yeah, give him a follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Threads. And subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Alright, in no particular order. Well, actually, it's probably in order, I don't know. It's gonna help me to remember much. So yeah, the third-party game I was playing the most are, well, third-party games actually, GoldenEye 007. And this came out as a Nintendo exclusive game on Wii and DS in 2010. And not just that, it came with the Gold Classic Controller Pro. And yeah, this is actually a reboot to the 1997 Nintendo 64 game, starring Daniel Craig as James Bond. And despite that things have been changed in this game, comparing to the original movie starring Pierce Bronson and the 1997 Nintendo 64 game developed by Rare and published for Nintendo, this is actually one of my favorite first-person shooters on the Wii. But the best thing about it is where you get to do online gameplay. It's a bit like Call of Duty, like Team Conflict, or yeah, a bit of Team Conflict. And it's got some classic multiplayer modes like Paintball mode and You Only Live Twice and Golden Gun, which is, well, probably most used or something. And it's got like 8 classic Bond characters like Oddjob and Jaws. And yeah, a lot of people are still playing Jaws. Or maybe, no, not Jaws. Oddjob. Yeah, Oddjob for that kind of thing, and it's hard to kill. And yeah, yes, I do love this game, but I might have to prefer the original N64 game. Until it's no longer a Nintendo exclusive game. It's ported to PS3 and Xbox 360 as GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, with more additional modes, HD graphics, and more Bond characters from the movies, which I haven't got at this stage. I would love to get this 360 version, but unfortunately, I don't think it has backwards compatibility. I have to take a look on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, where it has backwards compatibility on selected Xbox titles, like the original to 360, and a PlayStation Move is probably required for the PS3 version. So yeah, I played GoldenEye 007 like lots and lots of times. Next up, it's the first game where I got into Suda 51, and that's No More Heroes. I picked this up at JB Hi-Fi in 2011, despite that it hasn't got the M rating logo on it. When I first played this game, I was like, this looks interesting. Well, not when I first played, but when I first saw this game at JB, I was like, this looks interesting. Kind of looks like, I don't know, I can't remember what it said. But I think it was cool if I give this a go on my Wii, when I played it on my Wii, obviously. But the only thing I didn't know is that there wasn't any blood. Okay, you might probably say, dude, yes, there is blood. But that's only in the North American version. Because when this game was released in the PAL countries in 2008, there wasn't any blood. Just black mist. Just like the Japanese one. Although it does have some awesome gameplay. Heaps of incredible cast members like, this guy jumps touchdown, kind of looks like Johnny Knoxville because Studio 51 is a huge fan of Jackass. Okay, this is what. Okay, I'll let you know what it is right here, and I apologize for what I said, but that's the name of the title. But yeah, there's no on and off switch for the blood or anything. It's just black mist. And then after I play the game, which I enjoy playing, apart from the head slicing off instead of slashing around or anything, and the AI is kind of like okay-ish. I wouldn't mind the part-time jobs thing because it reminds the developers on how they had to work part-time to get money to get into, like, you know, development stuff or games and books or anything in a teen years or something. Yeah, but yeah, I actually do enjoy this game. And after I played this game, I was watching the cutscenes on YouTube, and I was like, what? Why doesn't it have blood? Seriously. And then I realized when I was looking on the internet, that the US version has buckets of blood. The Power of the Japanese versions doesn't. That's the only thing I didn't know about No More Heroes. And since then, I played Desert Struggle on the Wii, which is one of my favorite Studio 51 games I ever played. And yes, it does have the sticker on it. Yeah. Yes, I got this in JB Hi-Fi just like weeks or a month after I get the first game. And what I was like, how I reacted is that it does have buckets of blood comparing to the North American version. Because this is like one of the best games I played on, you know, from Studio 51 or something like that. Yeah, I can't keep remembering all the time. And then when I was watching like Japanese footage or a trailer, there's still black mist. So much like the North American version, the PAL version has buckets of blood. I'm so happy that this game has more blood than its predecessor, only in the PAL country, like Europe and Australia and South Africa and New Zealand. So yeah, that's why I prefer this game better than this one. And then this game came out on PS3 and 360 as Heroes Paradise. The North American version has blood. The PAL version has blood for the first time. Well, the Japanese version still has black mist. But when when the Red Zone edition came out on PS3 and 360 over in Japan, there was blood. Like, lots of blood in the Japanese exclusive version of Heroes Paradise. And then, in 2020, when No More Heroes 3 was delayed to 2021 due to the pandemic, Studio 51 has announced that No More Heroes 1 and 2 are now ported to Nintendo Switch. And yes, it's got blood. And of course on PC too. However, it would be great if both No More Heroes games gets ported to PS4, 5, Xbox One, and Series X. Because, well, No More Heroes 3 is on PS4, PS5, and Xbox One and Xbox Series X. Just a year after the Switch version came out. And of course, you can play Travis Strikes Again on PS4 and Switch, but not on Xbox Series X. The next game I was playing a lot of times is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. You might probably be saying, dude, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is better than this one. Yes, it's an updated version of the first game, but this is the only one I've got. I need to find the third version of this game on Wii at various stores like Cash Converters or any op shop. But yes, I played this game multiple times prior to Smash. Yeah, it kind of reminds me how much I used to watch the anime as a kid. Like, when I was like halfway through the anime, so I had to go to school. And I was like, oh, I want to watch the anime, because I'm missing out a lot. At least I got those from DVD, if I haven't got seasons 8 and 9 of Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, I haven't got the Dragon Ball DVDs and Dragon Ball GT DVDs at this stage. But it brings back memories on how I used to watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid. And you get to like recreate your own fights. Like, you get to play as Trunks to beat the living hell out of Android 19, or you can play as Frieza to destroy Cell, or you can play Goku to take on, let's see, like, you can play Goku to take on any character like Vegeta or Nappa or Yamcha or any, or just do what you want to do. But I do love the story mode because it's like a retelling of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. Yeah, I actually love this game no matter what update the version for Budokai Tenkaichi really is. And I'll be waiting for Sparking Zero. I don't know anything about Capcom or Street Fighter, but when I picked up Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on the Wii at Target in 2011, I was like, it looks interesting, or I don't know, should I buy it, should I not buy it? So I decided to buy it at Target in 2011. It came out on Wii in 2010 in North America and the PAL countries, as well as Japan, because this game originally came out on the arcades as Quest Generation of Heroes, only in Japan, till it got ported to the Wii. And both versions came out in 2008 only in Japan, till this game came out a couple of years later worldwide. Despite the fact the characters aren't actually known, mostly the Tatsunoko characters and the Capcom characters are actually known, and the online gameplay is, well, kind of crap. I actually love this game, and this is the reason why I got into Street Fighter. Like, I never played Street Fighter, I never played Resident Evil, but it has in Japan. I never even played other Capcom games my whole life. So Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars is the first Capcom game I played, and the first Capcom fighting game I played. Till I was playing Super Street Fighter 4 on 3DS, Resident Evil Mercenary was 3D on 3DS, as well as some Resident Evil games on the Wii, and so on. And the last third-party game I played a lot of times is Red Steel 2. I put this up in 2011, not 2010, but yes, this game came out on Wii in 2010. And you can only play this game if you have a Wii Remote Plus or Wii Motion Plus, and it was bundled with a Wii Motion Plus. Yeah, I didn't play Red Steel or Red Steel 2 before, but this is actually a great game. I actually love this game. It's when I was playing Red Steel on the Wii, it's like unpolished. And the biggest problem is that the sword campaign, well, sword gameplay is like iffy or something. It does have a few issues comparing to Twilight Princess, but this is actually a game where you get to shoot enemies and swing your sword around lots of times. Like, I had to keep on swinging as hard as I can. Like, it really hurts. There are some control issues on this one, but the story is actually pretty good. The cowboy Japanese style is pretty good, or something like that. But yeah, it does have balanced controls. However, there are lots of control issues, like I mentioned. And yeah, it's got like a hot chick in this game. And I mean a very hot chick. However, you still have to do some training to learn some new moves or something like that. So yeah, those are the 6 third-party games I played a lot of times on Wii. What games do you play lots of times on your Wii? Doesn't have to be third-party. It could be like anything to do with Nintendo published games. Let me know down in the comments below. Mate, as far as I got nothing to say, just leave a controller emoji, or you can just leave a, let's see, gun emoji, or blah 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 blah. Maybe a sword, or just a fist punch like this, or this. Yeah, any kind of fist punch. Down in the comments below. You can hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, ring your bell to be notified. You can give me a follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Letterboxd. Be sure to give False Dice World a follow if you haven't already, because he's my inspiration for Instagram. And thank you for watching.